If you're tuned in on Twitch, you're probably back with me. If you're tuned in on Facebook, you're going to have to look for the new session, or Twitter, you're going to have to look for the new session. Apologies, something's up with my internet, and it's probably all the mucking around I've been doing trying to get this to do multiplayer, which is not good. I'm actually really quite annoyed at that whole thing. Hey everybody, you can join Minecraft Education Edition Worlds on any Wi-Fi as long as you do these 4 steps, 6 steps, 8 steps, 12 steps. Actually spend 3 days doing it. Oh, and it still doesn't work. Oh, well actually it does work, but it's intermittent. Yada yada yada. It's just like, wow. Oh, I can't have one. I can't have them on that side, I remember. Oh yeah, that's going to cause me a problem, because that makes that too long, although we'll see. I remember that was why we couldn't do them on that side. Let's see if it does. I think that's going to run out. Oh no, it doesn't. Well, that's good. I thought that was going to run out of steam. The detector rails must be giving it a boost. Thanks for letting me know, Zekron. It was your message that let me know on Facebook. Thank you. Because otherwise, no, I didn't know that I had been dropped off there by the internet. I didn't get anything there. So let me just go in and put in. We'll just. Oh no. We have to use the same. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I just want to use the same just to be sure. So we're going to go into here, and we're going to go. So where did we leave off? We left off. Oh, okay. I'm just going to have to get loads and loads and loads of oak leaves. And then. So one of the things I was saying, I don't think I managed to finish it, but one of the things I was saying, that'll do, before we left, before my stream dropped, was that I was asked a question on the stream yesterday or the day before, which was, why wouldn't you just use code? And I don't think I answered it correctly. I answered it by saying because some teachers aren't ready for code, and actually that's not the correct answer. What I meant was, if we're to model the way the world works and to model complex things in particular, like biodiversity systems, the way volcanoes work, grow and then erupt, the way, in this case, wave systems and batteries work, and renewable energy, etc. If we're serious about helping our children to form real-world learning concepts through Minecraft, then throwing some code at it isn't the answer. Now, code's fantastic, don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's difficult when not all children are coders. You're asking them to kind of, even in block code, you're asking them to consider another language, another way of thinking, i.e. computationally. And so I want to show children what it is I'm trying to teach them on their grounds, in their language. Minecraft is their language. They speak redstone, they speak pistons, they speak droppers and hoppers and dispensers, and they know the difference. What they don't speak is Java or Python. Not inherently, not generally, as a population. And so this is what they speak. And if I want them to understand those concepts and then reverse engineer that thinking and go, all right, I get that. So it starts with the waves. And if I want them to get that method of thinking, I have to meet them on their grounds. and that is engineering through Minecraft. After we've engineered, we can then say, well, what if we just replaced the piston function with a piece of code? What if we replaced the waves with a piece of code? What if we replaced the rails with a piece of code? And we can start thinking, you know, because let's face it, what are these rails? These rails are a loop. That is it. I want this to happen in a forever loop. That's it. So the kids get it. They then start going, all right, so that's a loop, and that's an if then. If detector rail is passed by with a minecart, then make this happen. If this happens and touches this, then drop what is inside it into here, etc., etc. So the kids get that this is just a mechanical way of looking at loops and codes later when you start doing code. But I think, and I love code, and I love the fact that Minecraft codes, and as you guys have seen in the streams that we've done, how much it can be used. But if it's the first thing we turn to every time we open Minecraft, we're not necessarily doing the students justice, or certainly not giving them the best opportunity to learn these systems. I can get rid of that one now and just fill this gap. It's not important, but it kind of is to me in terms of aesthetics. Right, so let's see what happens if we run a minecart now. And see if we can... So that was the answer I should have given. Apologies that I didn't. I felt that that was the wrong answer, and it's been sitting with me for a couple of days now. Right, now let's see. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7. And what is 7? 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 7, 6, 5. Then what are we going to get? Then we're going to get 4, 3, 2, 1 out. That has to be a problem, because look, we're back at the beginning. So that has nothing to do with what we're doing here. I can delay that all I like, but we got a really nice build up, and then we got a dump. 1, 2, 1, 2. We might get 1, 2, 3. Two hoppers and not 3. You reckon? That would mean moving everything down. Or up. Or just one hopper. Maybe just the bottom hopper. But then that means moving everything up. Man, I tell you what. Let's... and I'm not going to replicate that. We're going to go back, because it's got nothing to do with how much I delay this. Although I'm thinking it's when it's switched on. When it does that, it dumps. And when it's switched off, it doesn't dump. i.e. it's not dumping right now. No, it is. I can't work it out in my head. I can't work it out. I've come to a point where I'm like, I don't get it. So I'm going to go back to the original build that Neri gave us, which was this one. And then no, that couldn't have been right. How did he do it? I need to look at his picture. Neri. I need him to come back. I need Neri back on the stream. Help, Neri, help! Everybody into the ether now. Come back, Neri. Come back. There we are, right. What does that look like? Aha! And it's because we need one of those there. And then the redstone was able to do that. That's right. Oops, no. No, it's the same concept. It's the same thing. We're still getting the dump. I've got another idea which involves a command block. Does a chest detect? Yeah. So basically that detects that that is full. I just need to slow down how it falls out. Yeah, that's all we're doing. Yeah, exactly, Barry. All we're trying to do is we're trying to slow down the rate at which we lose wattage so that we can accumulate wattage and only lose wattage when the batteries have slowed. So how do we slow down a hopper? I'm going to Google that. Slow a hopper clock. Get out of here. Somebody's done a video. No, somebody's actually done it. Hang on, I'm going to watch a wee video while we're at it. Credit to Ethos Lab. ETHOSLAB. Ethos Lab. Let's see if this works on YouTube. Because we're so close. We can use cobwebs to items falling through cobwebs. You get 24 seconds each cobweb they travel through. That kind of thing. Oh. Now with this hang on. Before he goes into the hopper detail, he just said you could have items falling through cobwebs. So if we go to webs, and we throw a item into that web, nothing happens. If we throw sand on the web, nothing happens. He just said you can throw items onto webs and see how... Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not. Oh, it is. That would give us an one piece of web would give us an accumulation. There we go. And then it would fall out the bottom of the web. Let's see what happens if we... That would allow us an... Would it? No, 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 no. No, that would have to be happening here. And droppers don't drop their stuff. Do they drop their stuff into a web? No. So that... Oh, I've got... Somehow I've got 18 in there though. 23, 24. Why is that? Oh, I know why. It's because this never... That's because we need one of those there. And then we can start... Nope, that didn't work either. Oh, and that's because we haven't got... Hang on, that was my fault. Didn't do that. There we are. Then we start getting the... There we are. Then there's the... I've no idea what I've done. Oh, it's because I moved the chest. That's all that was. So it's just not fallen into the web. Okay, next idea. There we are. Now we're getting... And we've not got a big enough accumulation. Eventually we would lose power, so the wave power would never be enough. Currently, we have no way of knowing, no way of maintaining that. And in fact, what I'm now going to do is just get rid of all of this, because we don't need that there. I'm just going to go back to our original design, which is fine because it's the same thing really. And then there. It's the hopper we have to slow down. Whoops. Can't believe I just got rid of all of that. You know what though? There's days like this, right? There's days like this in teaching. There's days like this in every kind of career. I feel like we're stuck. I'm going to watch this guy's video and just see what he says, but I feel like we've done so well. We've raced through this and then it's like, oh, and we're just stuck on a timer.
So I'll show you this. This is really cool. Basically, I have two hoppers feeding into each other here. And the items that we put in here ping pong back and forth between the two with this setup. So if we put 8 items in, you can see it fully empties into this one, and then these items start to go back into here until it's full, and back again. So it's ping ponging back and forth, and with this we can generate the redstone pulse at a fixed length of time. Each item we put in adds 7 ticks to the delay, or 0.7 seconds. But there's also a half cycle method we can use to get even more precision with this, but at the expense of halving the maximum time this will run for. So with these hoppers we can put up to 320 items in, and that allows us to make a timer somewhere between the range of like 0 to 3 minutes and 44 seconds roughly, depending on how many items we put in here, accurate to 7 ticks. Alright guys, I'll run you through how to build these, even though you can probably see it here.
Right, I'm going to show you what he's done. If I build what he's done, we can figure this out together, But what he's done is he's done, let's build it down here. Sticky piston. Sticky piston. This is a timer that he's built, and then we can figure out how that timer can fit into our machine if it does. So we're now building timers. I should probably rename the stream, but we're going to do hopper, and they fit into each other. So that one goes there, and that one goes there, and they fit into each other. One will feed the other, will feed the other, will feed the other. Okay? And then I'm going to get some white concrete. Then there's a piece of redstone there. No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not. There's a piece of redstone there. A piece of white. And then there's another one there. Redstone doesn't do... They've got the redstone in a dot, but the redstone doesn't work in a dot for me. It works in a line. So we might have to make an adjustment.
Here until it's full and then back again. So it's ping-ponging back and forth.
Okay. Then he's got two comparators. One going there. And one going there. No, that's the hopper, sorry, there. How have I got this so wrong? It's really simple to look at. I don't get it. Yeah, that's right. And then a comparator and a comparator. Get rid of those two. And then that and that, get rid of those two. No, and that redstone's correct. That was correct.
Fourth, and with this we can generate.
Okay. But how is it working?
Pulse at a fixed length of time. Each item we put in adds 7 ticks to the delay, or 0.
I think this is Java.
But there's also a half cycle method we can use to get.
I think this is Java, folks, because I cannot, for the life of me, work out how he's done this.
Even more precision with this, but at the expense of halving the maximum time this will run for. So with these hoppers we can put up to 320 items in.
Well, that's Bedrock he's on.
To make a timer somewhere between the range of like 0 to 3 minutes and 44 seconds roughly, depending on how many items we put in. Accurate to 7 ticks. Alright guys, I'll run you through how to build these, even though you can probably see it here because they're only one tall. There's two different versions. I have a piston version here, which is more compact but a lot more noisy, and then we have the silent version here, the silent redstone version. So let's build this one first.
Hang on.
To make a hopper
I'm wondering why. It's the comparators. I haven't engaged the comparators.
facing
So he's saying, I don't know what that and that's for, but he seems to think that's important. If I put this in here and say, right, that's it, it's working. And what that's basically doing is it's passing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then it moves. Then down, then back up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then down again, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't see the 7th one because that's the one that engages it, but basically it's filling up and doing a timer. And it's that timer. If we were to make that bigger, if we were to go in here and make that yeah, so basically that's now going to pass all the way over. But where does a timer like that fit? Hang on. I have an idea. It might not work. Yeah, it's gone. So actually here we are, look. So that's gone down. So where's my lamp? Where's my lamp? Where's my lamp? Let's get a lamp. We could be onto something. We could. So that's now swapped over and we should see the electricity come back. And again. There we go. Lights come on. Then when it dumps, and actually I'm just going to we've not left, oops, not left enough in there, so right, let's see how much is what's this doing? Is this right? That's filling up, which is going to give us enough. It should go to 2 electricity now, yep, and eventually 3. Oh no, it went back down again because it's moved. So again, I just don't have enough in there. Oh, I'm so lost with this. But we're going to get there. I'm determined not to be beaten by the tidal power. And the thing is, we could go back to the original model, which was just, oh look, the waves came in, they touched the sensors that we have, the tidal sensors that we have, and they gave us power. But that's not true to life. I want to look at how it generates electricity using the wave power. And then if the waves, if we don't have that, we lose the wattage that we stored, because that's realistic, right? How much we got in here? So what did that do? That went up about 28. So yeah, we are going to need about 50. And it's disappearing at 30. There we go. There we are. We had light for a while. So if we know we can create this timer, yeah, So now we should end up with a light. Hang on. What if we had just this got way more technical than I thought it would. I think tomorrow I'll take a break from this and we'll do things like oh, it's the wrong way. We'll do the things that I was talking about, like and of course that doesn't work even if I do that because it's cancelled by this. We'll do more furniture and things. Yeah, so that's not doing anything. Like observer blocks, unless I take that out, then they're both active and that's doing nothing because it's not. Look, that's sitting 43 and that's sitting 19. So that's not doing anything. Anybody any ideas? So basically this is if I take a sine and say this one is wave in, out. And this one, there we go. So that's what's happening there is when the wave comes in, or vice versa, it doesn't really matter. When the wave comes in, so when the wave comes in, i.e. this is telling us that the wave is in, we build up power. And when the waves are on, when the waves are kind of in and moving and so on, we get power. But when the waves stop, the waves are going out, or the waves have depleted, the tide is out or whatever, we gradually lose power. So yet again, we've got another model for doing it, but I don't know how to make the model work. Good, I'm glad, Gurpreet, I'm glad. Admittedly, we don't know what we're doing. We're just trying to create waves. Unless Okay, okay. What if this was just what sat at the very bottom? What if this sat at the very bottom of every one of these, at the bottom of this, rather than a chest? So, oh, I don't want to, you know what? I'm going to do a clone and I'm going to build it again somewhere else. It's made of stone, so it's not going to fall anywhere. I can always replicate the bottom myself. So I'm going to clone this. Let me get this written up. So 52, 45, 1 minus 184. I'm just going to clone this so we can see roughly what it is that we're doing. Because I actually only need the top bit anyway. I'll do this, there's no harm. 62, 38 minus 202. We won't be beaten, will we, Barry? We will not be beaten. It's not the Celtic way. That's because I'm hosting this world, bizarrely. Am I? Ping. Okay. And then we're just going to do, in here, we're going to go to, doesn't really matter. Clone. And then we're going to say on chat command X blocks clone from world location to my location, because I'm just going to decide where I want that to be now. So that was 52, 45 minus 189, no, 184 to 62, 38 minus 202. Bye. That's my redstone falling in there. Oh, I didn't quite capture it. Look at that. Oh, that's okay. I can just finish that real quick rather than doing the whole thing again. Because otherwise I've got to work out where it was, and it just, that'll do. Okay. And then what we worked out was that if we build a battery instead, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give myself a framework, get rid of that. If we build a battery instead, which would be oh, that was the wrong thing. One there and one there. This is our new thing, okay? And then we're going to build need to just remember what this looked like. So it's actually technically that way. So pistons, got a redstone block. Redstone, redstone. Comparator. I'm not even sure what those comparators are doing, I'll be honest. And I want it to, it's in, drains out, and we can have a chest under there. Let me get a bulb. Oh, we've got power over here for some reason. Why have we got power? Is that not draining? Why is that not draining? That's, oh, is it because the chest's full? It's because the chest's full. Right, okay. All right, okay. That's interesting. But that's okay because we'll just put a command block in for a replacement chest. Oops. I'm not worried about that. That'll do. That'll do. Awesome. Thanks, Barry. I see that OneDrive. Thank you. Let's see if we can, what's in there? Got a bunch in there. Isn't it interesting that these ones emptied sooner? Oh, they had less time to travel. That's why they emptied sooner, because they've got less distance to travel. Distance! No, it doesn't matter, because it's here that they accumulate, and they're not accumulating fast enough. And then... Okay. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, here we go. Okay. So that's going to happen quick. But we're getting a look at that. The accumulation. Oops. Hang on. Here we are. So we're losing power now, look. Or at least. Yeah, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45. So we're draining power. Actually, why are we draining power? Why is this just sitting over here? And that will, it has to be at least 2. Because we always get a signal from that one. So we're now right down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then when that happens, this will swap. So when the battery is entirely depleted, it will then swap back over and start charging again using the waves. But all this time, the waves have been accumulating in here. Look at that. So we are getting no, I've lost it. It's mental, right? Oh, what have we done? It's working though, because look, we got light again, because we're passing, we're filling up the battery again. And what happens if we stop the waves? So let's just imagine right now the waves have stopped. They just stop randomly. Then what? What happens here? That's filling up from there. I'm just going to take one of them out just now. So it's not about endless. It's about a set number. Because look, we still got power. We got power. This is great. But we've left it too long. Then our power goes out. And it's at this point that our power... So this is now going to drain our power. The only thing is it's going to drain it. It's going to have to drain a lot to get rid of that. Right. Time is it? Right, I'm going to stop there. That's another long stream. And not a lot. It's a really good battery. It's just not going to work with wave power. How can we go from having a fantastic wave system No, it's gone the wrong way, but that's okay. I'll just... So how can we go from having a like literally a beach system to not being able to work out how to capture that as energy? I mean, we've captured it here as energy, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. Oh, my head's full of this. Full of this. Right, listen, this is good and healthy for us. I need more time to think about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from it tomorrow. And we're going to do more aesthetics, and we're going to do more mobs. Tomorrow we're going to focus on monsters. What are they? What do they do? Rather than just mobs, we're going to focus on monsters. And we're going to do more aesthetics. I'm going to look at webs. I'm going to take a little bit more of a look at trapdoors and so on. There's more aesthetics we can do. More aesthetics and mechanics tomorrow. So let's do that tomorrow. Let's take a break from this and give me some research time, because I'm going to go online and see if I can... I love what we found. I love this battery thing that we found. This timer. It's sitting there working away. It's doing its thing. I just don't know how to apply it to these machines that we have. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat. Fuel for the mind. Everyone have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay indoors and stay sane. Reach out to people online that you think might need you to reach out to them. Mental health is super important at times like this. And you guys take care. And tomorrow we will do some fantastic new stuff with Minecraft that you haven't seen before. And then we'll get back to the toy box after that. Adios.